It's time for another edition of Ask Peter Kostis. Your golf questions, his answers. This from Kurt. I tend to loop the putter from inside to outside at the transition from backstroke to forward. It leads to pushes and pulls when I try to adjust. I can't find a way to correct this. Any thoughts?
You know, the putter has to be swung on an arc. Not only inside to inside when you look down the line, but also up, down, and up when you're looking at it from the top. Most of the times when people have the problem that you do, they're trying to keep the putter too low going back. And then they have to loop it and swing up to try and make contact. My advice to you is get the feeling of the putter going back and up, and that you're almost striking down a little bit on the putt. That'll help you eliminate your loop, and that'll get your stroke a lot more consistent.
All right, Peter, our second question comes from Pete. What is the best method of lining up a putt? Do you line it up at some point inches or feet from the ball, or do you look at something else?
You know, Pete, I love to put a line on my golf ball. I think this is one of the best things you can do to help you with your putting. What I do is I line this line up to the highest point in the break. So not where I'm going to start it necessarily, but just where the highest point is. And then by doing that, I get aimed on line, and once I trust my aim, during my stroke, I simply think about speed. Speed is the most critical element because I don't care how you read your putt. If you don't hit it the speed you intended, the read is no good. So use a line to help you with your aim, and then think speed during your stroke.
And finally, this from Bill. My daughter is 29 years old and wants to take up golf, but she is 5'10". Should she buy men's clubs or women's?
You know, Bill, I don't know how strong your daughter is. That's almost as important as her height. Her height would tell me that she needs men's length golf clubs because men's clubs are basically designed for that 5'10", 5'11" range. However, oftentimes they're going to be too heavy and too stiff. A good compromise might be to use men's seniors clubs, which have a little bit lighter, a little bit softer shaft. Or she could go to women's clubs if she's not that strong and just have them add a half an inch or 3/4 of an inch to it. Either way, she's probably going to have to get something custom because 5'10" these days is not the norm for ladies' golf clubs.